Hey guys, just doing a little flight in this newly installed scenery from Orbx. Currently at High River, which is southwest of Calgary in Alberta, Canada. So we are set up to go out to, we're going to do a little 93-mile leg. We're headed out to Cranbrook, British Columbia. We have to cross the mountains, so we might get a little bit of a decent scenery. So we are pretty much set up to go. I'm going to go direct GPS, but I've got my look on our map here. You see there's two NDBs out here, 368, the Sierra X-Ray, and the X-Ray Charlie 242. So we're going to go direct GPS, and then we'll probably head to that one and then head down to XC. I'm not sure if I'm using Fraps, and I can't remember if I have the mouse icon enabled during recording. But you'll see the magenta line coming out direct to, but you look northwest, you'll see the 368 along the river, and then the 242, and our VOR is 112.10, which we have dialed in our nav to. We're just going to taxi out and you check out the this add-on scenery, which is pretty cool. I have to say, Orbx makes really nice scenery. I'm gonna put on my, just tone the sound down a little bit. Alright, neutral out our trim before we forget. I just had a flight around here, so we'll go neutral trim. Yeah, you can see the windsock is pretty much, there's two runways here, but don't mind the sound there. I'm running rich, so, or running, I've leaned out just a little bit, sorry, on the ground. Yeah, there's two runways here, but I'm not sure if that sock is static or what. I'm gonna have to test after and just change the change the wind or whatnot and see if it affects it or whatnot. So yeah, the scenery is pretty cool. If you could see when I was taxiing out there, maybe I'll do a video later showing the what's around or whatnot. So the wind is favoring this runway down here, so we're going to backtrack down and here just to make sure everything is copacetic. Alright, set the brakes. Full rich. 2,000 RPMs. Alright, mags look good. Looks good. Cycle our prop. Alright, looks good. Alright, fuel pump is on. Galaxy light strobe. Altimeter set to alt. Alright, everything looks good. Should have a little bit of a crosswind from the right. Nice rate of climb in this aircraft, I have to say. About 1,200 feet a minute and hardly losing any speed. A little bit of turbulence there. So to get over these mountains, probably going to have to get up a decent altitude here. Just want to lean it out just a little bit. Here a bit. Bumpy here, a bit of turbulence. Fuel pump off. Turn on our heat just to be on the safe side. Inside temperature, we're -2. Yeah, to get over these mountains here, turn on our terrain. Get up fairly high. So as we go, we'll just steady climb here. Everything's looking good. Alright, we just picked up our first NDB. Be good at 10,000. We'll try that for now. I think the mountains are about 8,000, I think. while since I've flown over the Canadian Rockies, so I do believe they are 10,000 should be fine. Ooh, look at that. Turbulence there. Get back on course. The turbulence threw us off. Alright. I'm going to go on low track and I'm going to set our altitude hold. Yes, giving us a little bit of you notice you might hear some beeping. Just trim up and trim down. You have to relieve the pressure of the autopilot for the altitude hold. We're going to go with 19 round. Bring our prop back at 19 squared. 19 on the manifold. What is it showing? It's good. I'm just going to lean it back. Rough. Get a nice smooth engine. Alright, looks good. So we can get 9 gallons per hour, which is good. Now we can sit back and relax. So anyways guys, I'm not going to bore you for the entire flight, seeing it's another 41 minutes to our destination. So once we get a little bit closer, if we can get over the mountains here or whatnot, I'll check back in. Alright guys, I had just get up a little bit more here, so probably going to go up to 11,000. We're coming in the mountain range or whatnot. So we are still 63 miles, so I'm going to climb up just a little bit more. Maybe even, I'm going to use my better judgment, and I'm going to go to 12. Just to get out of those clouds. Alright, we should be pretty good there. See, our speed is getting speed's headed back up, which is good. Alright guys, so we're back. Just getting pretty close to our just under 40 miles out, so we're 37 miles out, only showing 15 minutes. So I'm gonna head over to our NDB here now, because I'm gonna set up our approach for an ILS 16, I believe. So that will bring us directly in. I'm just going to switch to heading and set that 30 degrees. I'm just going to turn right here until our NDB centers up. And that should put us right to this NDB. Sierra X-ray. Everything's looking good. Currently, outside temperature is minus 12 degrees. Alright, we're back. We made it over the Rockies. So our next, we'll start losing a little bit of altitude here once we come into the valley. Still need to look into this narco, because there is a way to give you your distance, your ground speed, and your time, your DME. I'm not sure what I'm missing. I'm gonna have to look at the PDFs on that. So yeah, there's a way you can see. You'll see your DME and all that. A visual of our river. I think I'm going to have to lose a little bit more altitude here. Just going to extend down a little bit just to lose a little bit more altitude. Alright, level off at 6.3, looks good. Come down to 6,000. And you know what I forgot to do? Thought for sure I had the ILS frequency. I was wondering why. Thought it was 9.5 for some reason. 10.3. Here's our time. Knew something was up there. Should always double check. That's why I wasn't getting any ident either. That should go off now shortly. Our ident is on. Nav 1 and speaker. Here we go. So switch her over to nav. We got our glide slope. Localizer. Alright, we can turn that off now. So the autopilot will keep us on a high track on the localizer. We just have to maintain our altitude. A little bit too low. So we'll bring her up just a little bit. You see our glide slope will come back down. Alright, our glide slope is coming down here. Set up for landing. I think I got this field in sight just off in the distance there. Alright. 1 notch flaps. Alright, carb heat, full prop. Leave the lean back just a little bit, seeing we're at over 4,000 feet. Alright, get some gear down. Alright, green light, gears down. at speed here. Trim for 90. Flaps. Alright, I got the field in sight. Autopilot is off. Gust there, really put us sideways. A bit of a crosswind. Ooh. Jesus. Oh, she still wants to go. Jeez, how freaking windy is it here? Thought it was calm. I have to check that out. Wind is 22 knots. Oh yeah, 50 kilometers an hour, 286. Yeah, pretty much crosswind. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the ride and I didn't scare you too much. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and hit the like button if you liked it, and if you disliked it, well, hit the dislike button. Alright, see you later guys.